Off we go. Go! Hi, Internet.
I'm here.
Welcome back to the garage.
And
Stuff. We're back. Again.
yes.
We're like cockroaches. We're like chlamydia.
We keep coming back to make it
Apparently, once you catch us, you can't get rid of us.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
That's right.
Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're back. Little update. Rangers kicked ass today. We went to the Ranger game. It was great.
Yeah.
Did family times. Watched them beat the living dog shit out of the Seattle Mariners. So that's 2 in a row against the Mariners. I think we're on a 3-game winning streak, and they are the second best team in baseball right now.
That's right.
Which is crazy because they were almost the worst last year. They were so bad. And they just made a couple of tweaks. They got a brand new manager, and Bruce Bochy, who won a couple of titles with San Francisco Giants. So it's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. We also have imported beer. While I'm finishing up my Bud Light, I don't give a shit. You can say piss on it all you want, but I'm still going to drink it because I do not back down. I am not a coward. I will not quit. I will not go quietly into this dark night.
Until the factory stops producing.
Until the factory stops. Until
and then he
I
might
cannot
just
buy.
start making his own Bud Light.
I mean, I might.
But in the meantime,
You're-
I'm going to drink Yangling.
Seriously.
And then good stuff like this.
When I
Zoom in here, cameraman. Oh, that's me.
Oh,
Never mind.
Hey, it makes me think of Independence Day.
Actually, I could probably zoom on the back end. So, yeah, zoom in.
Yeah.
The show brought to you by this stuff. It's the greatest beer in all the world.
In all the world, why did how to stop now?
Behind Stefano.
L'chaim.
I guess.
I think that's mixing it.
L'chaim.
Yeah, I mean, they had German Jews, right?
Prost.
Prost. Anyway, so yeah,
Oh, here.
just drinking this beer, it just makes me think of Independence Day when he's giving that speech before they go and fight the aliens, the big fight. We will not go
Not from
quietly.
tyranny or independence, but from annihilation.
We will live on. It's awesome. That's how I feel about you, Bud Light. I'm still here. Until this cannot be bought on the shelves anymore, I will be here.
Greg's loyal.
I'll be there for you.
Loyal
Just like the Rembrandts.
God bless him. Loyal as a dog.
That's right.
I like Yangling better. Anyways. And before that, I drank Miller Lite. And I'm on the Coors Light train. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it. Right, meow. Let's
Too many
see.
things I can't. Still ain't got the hang of this. So
Anyway, so pretty good day there. Watching a good ass whooping, which is funny because that's 2 games in a row that I've been to that the Rangers completely whooped ass. Here, hey, cheers, buddy.
cheers,
Prost.
Prost,
L'chaim.
Texas. That's what we had to do.
Speaking of coming from San Antonio, I got this cool shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can zoom in on the back end at some point, it says "Come and drink it" from Back Unturned Brewery, and it's pretty damn good actually. Beer's good, cool shirt. I'm gonna rock it. This will be my drinking shirt sometimes. I have another brewery shirt called "Drinks Well with Others," and that's from Georgia, and I can't remember the town or the brewery because this was like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's an awesome shirt, and I like buying beer drinking shirts. I got a Ron Burgundy shirt.
Nice.
It's one of my running shirts because it's like it's jogging or yogging. I think there's a soft J.
Yogging.
He's like, I did not like it. So yeah, so that's been going on. We're gonna talk about some new stuff later on, but before we get to it, a couple of things happened, and we're a little late on. I'm pretty sure other people have, talked about it, and if you're listening to us,
Start date June 3rd, 2023.
Yes,
As of now, and the thing is, it's like as fast as technology is moving,
we're getting faster.
We're not.
Yeah,
I can't get these episodes up quick enough.
but you know what? It's a lot quicker than it was before. Progress.
Yeah, I'm getting faster, but So is AI.
Well, I mean, and the thing is that
So are the algorithms.
you have people that sit at home and they got nothing better to do, and they're
The
turning
way
out,
I see it is like
they're turning out content like crazy. And the thing is we don't have that luxury because we have real people lives, and until this is a job for us, which is not, and this is a very fun hobby, and it's something that we are goal oriented.
We're dying to monetize,
and we will. You know, because we have Bud Light who is struggling. So hey, us and Shane Gillis, we're your guys. Don't listen to him.
I'm not. I don't know that I will agree to that.
Well, you know, then I guess
I'm holding the line.
I guess me and Shane are gonna be hanging out. That's fine.
You go be on his podcast and get
I'm
paid
sure
by Bud
I'm
Light.
very welcome.
You go get paid by Bud Light.
I am very welcome for that for his podcast, which will in turn us out to be. Hey, do you want to do my podcast talking about podcasting? And then you can do mine. Hey, and then it's just a circle jerk of everyone podcasting about podcasts.
That's the event horizon of the metafract.
It is. It's dividing by zero.
It's the metafractalization, man.
I don't know. So anyway, to get back on track, because I really don't want to
staring at the monolith in 2001.
So let's bring up the big man himself.
What big man?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. The thing I was crushed. When I heard about the passing of this legend. Not only was he a legend on the gridiron, he was an activist, and a legitimate one for a good cause, fighting for civil rights. He was an actor. Some really good movies, some kind of shitty movies. But, I mean, hey, either way, he had a long career doing that. I mean, Any Given Sunday was great. We're talking about the late and great Jim Brown.
Pick one.
Let's go with that one because we're going to start off and we're going to watch some stuff. I mean,
this handsome fellow right here.
I mean, look at that handsome son of a bitch. I'm talking about a man amongst boys. If you watched him run, and we will watch this man run. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to put into words like how amazing this guy, because he only played 9 seasons. Because he got to a point where it's like, you know what? I really don't like how this is going. And he was dominating. I mean, straight up dominating everybody on the field. You couldn't stop him. He got 12,000 plus yards in 9 seasons. At that point in time, it was completely unheard of. Now, some would say, and I've had this argument multiple times, who are the top running backs of all time? He is definitely in the conversation, top 5, hands down, no questions asked. Don't even ask any questions because I don't want to hear them. I will not field them. I will not answer them. I will do nothing. Now, is he number 1 in my book? I'm going to say no. Number 2, I'm going to say maybe. I think it's a toss-up between him and Walter Payton. Now, the stipulating factor is because there's different eras and there's different things, right? So we're not going to get into debate greatest running backs. My only thing is with why he's not number 1 in my book, because number 1 in my book for all time will be Barry Sanders, because you could not touch that man. He was too fast, he was too quick, and he was just amazing. What he did in 10 years, basically add 1 more year to his, and it's 4,000 plus more yards. Playing with a shittier team, with a shittier line. Now, if you took Jim Brown and you put him getting drafted in 1989 instead of, I think, 1957, can you check on that real quick? And you switch their roles, and Jim Brown being drafted then, and Barry Sanders being in the 50s and 60s.
Who am I looking up?
Jim Brown. Just put just wiki Jim Brown. It'll tell him when he got drafted. Coming from Syracuse, which is crazy because he was the absolute best player while he played at Syracuse, and he didn't win the Heisman, which he absolutely should have because of all the bullshit. Because he was black. I mean, let's be honest. That's what it was. But the guy who came after him, which they made a movie about him, was called. He died. Like, he got leukemia, and he died. Like, what was the movie? Anyway, let's say scroll down a little bit on the right side. Right. Okay, scroll down. Right there. Yeah, 57. Man, I'm good.
Cleveland Browns.
Yep. No. Just click back. I just wanted to see when he was drafted. He was drafted in 1957. He was pick 6. You're kidding. The good thing is that he became a champion. He was all-time rushing leader up until Walter Payton took it in the 80s, I think. Anyway, but I'm saying if you would have switched eras, who would have been better? Excuse me. Yeah,
I can always edit it up.
Yeah, Jim Brown would have still been great. He was a hard-nosed running back. He ran right at you. He threw everything he could. He was a great running back. But Barry Sanders playing the people that he did because the competition was better. Because you're thinking about defensive linemen at the time in the 50s were like 260 pounds. During Barry Sanders' day, they were like 3-something, and they were just monster athletes. I mean, dudes were still smoking on the field in the 50s. Come on, let's be real. It was like, I'm going to throw a touchdown and I'm going to go have a cigarette. Like
Good old days.
No, they were even drinking beer. I mean, like, you just, it's a different athlete. You know, I'm not saying that athletes now don't drink or whatever, but they're not doing it during the game.
Well, it's just
they don't go to halftime and they're just like, you know, here, let me get a couple of smokes in here before I go, you know, try to tackle some dude. It didn't happen that way.
Well, they were all like evenly, you know. It's just like people weren't outdoing each other.
Yeah, no, I mean, so like for what he did and his rushing average to this day, is still the highest in recorded history for an entire career. Wow. Anything over like a year, you know, because I mean, yeah, you could have one good year and just like, I'm done. Look, I got the best ones. But so this beautiful man who did so much good for not only football, we're talking about football. Okay, here, the one thing before I get,
I'm gonna try and find a good picture of him.
Here,
he was in blaxploitation films.
Oh, he was.
He was great.
You know, he was in Jackie Brown.
Yes,
which is another one of those. But
he
was in Any Given Sunday. That wasn't. But that was.
He was in a lot of movies. I mean, it's just
Sucker Free City. Look at that. Mars Attacks. Oh, I forgot he was in that. I'm gonna get you sucking. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He had a pretty solid movie career.
Oh, he did.
Dude had a solid life, man. I mean, come on.
Like, I mean, talk about like he reminds me a lot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right.
Not only was he a champion, even though let's be real, Kareem won a lot more because Lou Alcindor / Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know, that's when Malcolm X got a hold of him. But sorry, he won 3 championships with UCLA, and then he won a championship with the Bucks, in which they didn't win another one.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he didn't win another one until, I mean, the Bucks didn't win another one for like 50 years. Him and the Big O is what, you know, brought the Bucks a championship, and then he went to the Lakers and became the all-time scoring leader. But during his time, he became, you know, he's a civil rights activist. He stood up for what he believed in, and not a shitty cause. Like, I believe in socks need to be worn with sandals. That's where I stand. It's not weird, and I love it. No, he was actually going for real things, and you know, fighting for equality and equal rights and everything like that.
Real civil rights.
Yeah, real civil, real problems, like legitimate real problems. And he was and a hell of a dude. Same thing, Jim Brown. You know, that's why like they remind me a lot because they were not played in the same era, but they were kind of doing this, running in the same circles, doing the same thing. Anyway, so man, what is that guy's name? Well, this is gonna bother me. The guy who got leukemia, I think he was number 44 for the Syracuse, and then he actually got drafted by the Browns. Mm-hmm. He was going to be playing next to Jim Brown. I don't want to go too big into a rabbit hole, but here, look him up real quick.
What's the name?
I can't remember. If I knew his name, I wouldn't be asking you to look him up.
Do you want me to go back Jim Brown's wiki?
Okay, you know what? Here, let's do this. This will be the fastest way, and I know it's going to seem.
Well, no, take your time because I could.
No, this will be kind of messed up, but like, first black Heisman Trophy winner. He was the first.
It's not messed up.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's going to come off wrong, but I don't give a shit. First black Astro.
Come on.
Heisman Trophy winner.
You fart in the wrong place, and you get.
And it's crazy because
canceled.
He gets. I'm still not done with my beautiful Bud Light. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
That's Dave.
Ernie Davis. Ernie Davis. That's right. So he would have played his first year. He would have played 1963. So he would have had a couple of solid good years with Jim Brown. He was amazing. Like he was
Coming up behind him.
Yeah, because like he went to Syracuse just like Jim Brown did.
This is gonna help me in trivia one day. I just know it.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, if it's sports trivia, dude, I got
won
you.
the first Heisman? Who was the first black guy to win the Heisman? I know that.
It's like, unfortunately, I have a really weird sports education because of the idiot sitting next to me. It's like, I got you.
Well, I had a show, and I had
In
a show, and my
in 1960 to
my co-host
1963.
was a football freak.
Yeah. And from 1960 to 1963, Dallas had 2 football teams. Did you know that?
You've told me. I didn't remember. But
Yeah.
You'll tell me a few more times in our life.
I'm sure I will. But yeah, so anyway, so right now I want to show you and go to YouTube and let's get some Jim Brown highlights. You'll see how amazing this man was on the gridiron. I am sorry this man is gone and the world is a lesser place for him.
Yeah. So our format today on today's show is we are doing we're doing a little bit of a tribute show to famous people that have recently passed, people that
that has impacted
had his impact on us
and
personally
and the world Let's say
and the world. But it's our show, so I thought of two. Like you got Jim Brown, you also the other lady.
Let's get through this, and we will go to the next.
And then I got one more because he passed just like right.
Look
before.
at that, Jim Brown. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but we'll show some. Look at this.
This is a picture of Jim Brown, and I treasure that very much, but I treasure the words even more. Bert. A friend over 25 years. You have remained a man.
And everybody who's listening to this.
And a man of his word.
And just watch this man run.
And that's rare. Your friend, wherever you are, Jim.
God, look at that monster. You gonna catch me? You ain't gonna catch me. Yeah. He was fast. He was strong.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
And he just tenacious.
More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
We're watching Jim Brown.
The pro game in the pop age had a number of
Prime, his
superstars,
highlights.
but only one Superman, and he was Jim Brown.
That's right.
Jim thought on Sundays, and these are his words, that he was a god.
Duke Wilson 14.
That nobody could hurt him. Nobody could touch him. Nobody was better.
Giving him credit.
And
Hey, thank you
he
for
proved it every Sunday.
putting this compilation.
He always shocked everybody,
Go give
I
a
think,
like, share,
how
subscribe
fast
to
he was.
Duke Wilson
and then
14.
You tack onto that 225 pounds
Yeah.
and mean,
Look at this.
tough runner.
And that's exactly what he
In
was.
9
He was a
record-setting
mean bastard,
seasons,
and he
Jim
was gonna
Brown
attack
led the league in rushing
on the
8
football.
times.
Yeah.
Brown was a 3-time MVP.
Which is perfect because the Browns are the dogs.
He is the only
that's the dog
runner
pound. That's
ever
their
to
thing.
average over 100
Like the Raiders
yards
of the
per
Black
game
Hole.
I was always wondering.
and
I was
over
like,
5 yards per
what's a
carry
Brown?
for a career.
Well, it was named after not John Brown.
That so-called macho, which I
their head
hate
coach.
that word, but
Man, my brain is speaking
he
stupid today.
embodies it.
Anyway, let's watch a little bit.
I played 9 seasons. I never missed a game, and I never laid out on the football field. I might not have the greatest ability of everybody, but the one thing that stands is that when it was time to play, I was there.
It's like Grace and Anger had a baby.
Which it's great stuff. Constructively placed.
He was the NFL's all-time leading rusher and touchdown king when he retired. With an NFL championship and nothing more to accomplish, Brown walked away when he was just 29.
Isn't that crazy?
When I
29.
quit, I was happy. I had 9 good years. I did all the things I wanted to do. I went into movies. I started talking to pretty girls. I've never looked
That's
back.
long for a football player. That's well.
Brown and Reynolds first
Not these
met
days,
when
it's
they were
not. I mean, look at Tom
co-stars
Brady,
in the
played 20 years.
1969 Western 100 Rifles.
And
QB,
think,
though.
besides
There was a scene
QB.
where
besides
he had
Barry
fight.
Sanders, who played 10 years,
So I fought him
and he
on a
had way
cliff.
more yards. Well, I mean, like
about
4,000 more yards.
75 feet.
Other
down
people that
to
had
the
to
first
get to
rock,
that
and
level
he got me
took them way
dangling
longer.
there.
But,
He said,
like,
you know,
yeah, that's what
I'm really getting kind
I'm
of
saying, like, for his
sick of this
position. He was a
height.
running back or
I said,
whatever.
really?
And not only that,
Screw you.
they didn't
If we
play
fall,
16 games.
It's going to say
either.
Jim Brown, an
They played-
unknown
Taking a lot of
actor,
hits.
died.
Like 9 years is long for a person.
Yeah, you're right.
For me, a lot of people
But
want
you
to
also
talk
got to
about
think
other
about how
actors.
big and
Nobody
you know,
wants to talk to Jim
how
Brown
big
about
he
other
was.
football players.
Yeah, he's big. Yeah.
So
talk about Jim Brown.
he's not taking the same kind of hits that you're taking now.
right.
I think
Now
even
it's-
people
there's
that
car wrecks, literal car
never even
wrecks.
saw him
happening.
play,
Now it's just like it's like kind of
you say Jim Brown, and
And
they
not
sort
only that,
of
look at him. He just run
whisper.
around, get around, go away.
did you see him? Did you know him? He
I have
was
his autographed helmet sitting on my
I hoped he
sitting in my
would be,
bedroom right now, and I've had
and a
it
hell
for
of a
years.
lot more.
It is one of my prized possessions. You will severely be missed.
To ever step on any athletic field.
Just look at that. Like I said, tenacity.
Jim Brown was a titan, which means he was larger than man.
He was bigger and faster and stronger than everybody on the field.
Considered by most experts
Yeah,
as
I
the
mean,
greatest fullback ever to play the game, Jimmy's harder to bring down than a wild steer.
Jim Brown is bigger than life. A fierce competitor for justice as he was on the field for excellence.
How bad would you feel like being that dude? Like being the guy who has to come tackle him? Back then. Not right now. Right now it's like, I'm not saying I could tackle him, but I mean like being a professional football player is like, yeah, I could tackle him. It's fine. But like back then it's like, oh shit. Here comes this dude.
3 most valuable
Like,
player
well, I'm going to be in the ice bath after this because this guy is a monster.
over 12,000 rushing yards, 106 rushing touchdowns, all while never missing a game
I think that's good.
and
But yeah,
retiring
hey,
at the height of
seriously,
his career.
Hell of a man, hell of a person, hell of a football player, and you will be missed, my friend. I didn't know you personally, but man,
Here, I'll pull up a final photo.
in memoriam of one of the
And I'll
greatest,
try to find some.
one of the greatest people, like athletic people that's ever. Look at that. Hey, we salute you. Are you about to do Indiana Jones? Burr, burr, burr.
I see.
Anyway, hey, there you go. Burr, 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 down. Burr, 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 burr,
There it is.
burr,
There it is.
burr,
I'll see if I
burr,
can.
burr, 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 burr. Do. Anyway,
I'll see if I can't get that without the copyrights go crazy.
well, I mean, I'm fine. I did it with my
Fine.
voice.
It's fine. That's why we're on Rumble. Hey, if you're a fan, you want to subscribe, check us out, you follow some Rumble.
Yeah, but hey, Jim Brown.
Because we got guns pointed at our heads.
All right, so tell me who you got, bud.
Do you want to do? I mean, Tina was your idea.
Yeah, I know, but you had another one.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll do
I
two.
wasn't ready.
Oh, I thought you said you had one coming up.
I have one in mind.
Oh,
I
Well,
thought we were gonna do.
okay, let's do Tina.
I thought we were
All
gonna
right,
do
another one, another amazing human that we have lost this year, like within the last week, 2 weeks. Proud Mary herself. Anne, what was her name? What's her real name?
I don't know.
It was Anne something because they used to call her Little Anne. That's what Ike used to call her whenever he first got her into the group. Here, just go to all. Yeah. Hey, look there. Look at her.
That's a pretty lady right there.
I mean, the thing is that it took,
Miss Turner.
and she's in her 40s in this picture, easily in her 40s, and she's beautiful.
She looked fantastic.
I know,
like most of her
up
life.
until honestly, up until she got into her 70s, she kind of had it together, and it took a while for like the age to catch up with her face, and her body, because like if you saw her like rolling on the river, and like what love got to do. Right. Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken? Ooh. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, I'll play some of the music.
Yeah, here, before you go to that, I need to know her original name. It's Ann something. I had it in my head, but just like, the Coach Brown, who I just can't place, and I wanted to get it, and it'll come up later in this episode where I'll remember it. That's the reason why they're called the Browns. They were named after him, the coach, and then he ended up leaving, and then he ended up starting up the Bengals. So he started up 2 franchises by himself. It's great, dude. I want to say John Brown, but that's not right. It's not Tim. It's not Jim Brown. Or James Brown? But yeah, he was like the owner and the coach at the same time while Jim Brown was there. I was like, man, talk about a hell of a pick. And then he ended up drafting Ernie Davis, which if he didn't have leukemia, would have been a monster on the field because he was so undeniably good that they gave him the Heisman. Like they can't keep it from him. He's just too good. Just Ann Mae Bullock.
Anna Mae Bullock.
There you go. See, look at that. They used to call her Little Anna.
Her real name.
Yep.
Tina Turner's real name.
Yeah. So she had passed
Anna
away.
Mae Bullock.
May 26th, I think. Sorry, Jim. You can go ahead and take that one down. We're good.
Yeah. Faux show. Oh, there. Come on now.
There you go. But yeah, that woman right there. You're talking about not only an amazing performer, but lasted for decades. But what's weird is that is she simply the best?
I mean,
it can't be wrong.
Yeah. How many beer commercials did this? How many beers did this song sell?
I know, right? You know what's funny?
Here, salute again. It's to you, Miss Tina.
Hey, rest easy. You know what's funny is I heard this like right after she had died I was watching some sporting event and it's like, it's all right. This team is simply the best, and simply the best. I'm like, all right. I mean, I like what you did there. It's kind of fucked up, but all right. It's like I know, it's like, hey, I liked her too. But I mean, such a good song.
Yeah, totes.
Yeah.
And then you know where else we gotta go.
But no, what I was gonna tell you is before we start the next one.
Okay.
She only had one number 1 hit song ever. Take a guess what it was.
What's love got to do with
That's it. Yeah, that's one. I mean, yeah, it's an easy guess. Anybody who knows music.
Anybody who's listening to the easy listening radio in their parents' car for most of the 80s.
Yeah, anybody who listened like the best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, like when we were kids.
80s, 90s, and today.
No.
KVKI.
For me, it wasn't even today. It was like the best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And like, there was no after that. That's it. Like, it was 92, 93. And then they came out there with that awesome movie with Angela Bassett. Another person who just keeps her shit. I mean, Angela Bassett's in her 60s, and she looks amazing still.
Well, not to get canceled, but, I mean, black don't crack.
I mean, it doesn't, obviously.
Until 75.
Look at, I mean, okay.
Look at Jim Brown. He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. And, okay, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
I mean, the guy's looked the same for 40 years. I mean, as soon as he shaved his head, 30. After Pulp Fiction, when he took off Jerry curl, because I didn't even know if he actually had that or not, but I know he had hair at the time. But when he shaved his head, he's looked the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
But talk about her publicly going through the shit she went through with Ike. And then they made a movie about her getting her ass whooped.
Right.
And her overcoming.
I never saw that. I need to go back and watch the movie that the song is based on. And then
just play the song.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
What's love?
Because I've often wondered what love really has to do with it. And after we do that, we have to do Proud Mary because that's just, I think,
my band was playing it for a little while. We
for my money,
we changed our lineup, and
that's her best song.
I don't think that Proud Mary.
I think for me, from her,
oh,
that's the one that I enjoy the most.
Oh, fair.
What about you?
I don't know. I like this stuff, man.
Oh, I do
like
too.
this stuff and like.
Oh, I
Simply
do
the
too.
Best. And then the other one I was going to play.
I'm just saying, like, you know, what's funny is like, I want to dress up like Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond
Yeah,
Thunderdome,
I was gonna
which
say.
she was in this.
I was gonna say I was gonna
Okay,
play
hold on.
that, so I was like, wow, these songs weren't added up until 14 hours ago.
That's insane.
I guess.
You know what's funny is that she renounced her citizenship like 2013
Oh yeah, for what?
for Sweden, I think. Yeah. It even says from like 30 something or 40 something until 2013, American citizen, and then from 2013 until now.
I guess she wanted that free healthcare.
Well, I don't know what it was,
Who knows?
but that's when she got married to I think a Swedish dude.
Oh, well, then that might be why.
Yeah, I think, but I mean, you don't have to. You can get dual citizenship. Why would you renounce your? Maybe they make you. I don't know.
Yeah. Every country's different.
All right, well, show me your favorite.
I mean, like this was good, but
No, I mean, just tell me like your favorite of one of her songs.
this was pretty good. We're going to the Thunderdome, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this was good.
Hey, is this that little like pipe? What do they call that? Is that a pipe? Where they like the little thing where you like blow into it?
It's like a flute.
Yeah, but I mean that's where they're all like this and they like blow into it. Isn't that a fife? Hey, look up a fife real quick while this is playing.
It's like a piccolo. Here, look
That's
up
not a
fife.
piccolo, but no, but I think it's a fife.
I know what a piccolo is, but it's not.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. A fife. Yeah, there you go. It's not a fife.
It could be.
It's not it though. No,
Not
it's
a
that.
fife.
It's that one where you like
Clarinet?
No. It's that one that's like you're holding it. There's like 5 little tubes that you blow into like this.
Oh,
Like
it's
what?
like a.
I would say instruments you blow.
Bamboo, right?
Yeah.
Nice drums.
I know.
That's a timpani.
That's a timpani.
That's a timpani.
Band nerd. I do too.
Hey man, I like movie scores.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a good timpani. There you go. Just click that bamboo instruments with names and just see what they do.
Bamboo instruments. Bamboo instruments with names. Signs with words.
That right there. That.
What's it called? What's this thing called? It's pan flute.
That's right. Pan
Pan
flute.
flute. For all you kids at home.
Look up a pan flute.
Look up pan flute.
But that's what that sounds like. That like.
Yeah, it could be. It's like, how many people in the biz? I need a session pan flute player.
Well, like I know just the man.
Hey,
There's literally only one.
Or he's a master of like obscure instruments. It's like he's got a washboard.
It's like, hey, I need a guy who has a washboard / triangle combination
and
now.
spoons. I need a
Who can
spoon.
play
I need a spoon mouth harp virtuoso that also blows the pan flute
Simultaneously.
all together. I need a one-man band of obscure.
Yeah, I'm the rubber band man. Anyways, that's another hero that we lost, and she will be missed. And like, I understand that she hasn't really done anything lately because she's a fucking senior citizen and she's dead now. But
she had a hell of a career.
She had a hell of a career. She was active for like 50, 60 years.
Right.
2 greats that were actually going on in the 60s. It's amazing.
So
one on the gridiron, one giving musical wonderness to everyone. We appreciate you. Thank you for your contribution. Again, the world is a lesser place than you're going.
To you, Miss Tina, you're a legend.
I will always watch Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and think of you.
I've never watched it before.
You need to.
I need to. I've seen the other two.
Then you'll understand my costume once you understand. Master Blaster. Look up Master Blaster. I'm sorry, Tina. I love you. And it's just a shame that you're gone. All right, you know what? Put on Master Blaster. There you go. Yep, that right there. To the right there.
He's got the mind of a child.
That is the costume that I want.
Are you going to put your son in it?
I've been told multiple times that I cannot do this. And I was told that with Alyssa, and I refuse to be denied now.
We are going to do it. I got to be at that party.
Yeah.
I got to be at that party. Yeah. Says I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to frame it.
We'll be tag team beer pong champions. It's going to happen.
Let me say the sense,
I need to hit the gym, though.
Don't we all?
Hold on. That was Marvin Gaye. No. Al Green.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
See, this is why we like to do music stuff, because we know music and we're good at these things. I mean, yes, there are some that could be better, but you don't have what we have. So a rambling idiot.
You know what I say, man, the more you do something, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
And, we'll still be around doing stuff.
Whether you like it or not.
Hopefully with a better laptop that doesn't crash and, shit the bed when stuff happens.
I mean, shit in the bed.
Randomly. It just shits the bed randomly. It's just like...
You know what's funny is my dad asked me, he's like, hey, I know you're still doing it. So you ever think you're going to clean it up a little bit? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm sorry.
I'm trying. I'm trying to.
Because okay.
I'm trying not to lay down the F-bombs.
I'm trying, and I'm succeeding a little bit. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a literal swear jar.
So in
you have to bring spare change.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get
you have to bring change.
It's like it is gonna. I'm gonna personally fund our bar tabs.
There you go.
With all of my change, I'm just gonna roll up with just a swear jar. Okay, how many days with this? 1. I guess we're buying shots for the whole bar again because I don't know how to keep my damn mouth shut. But yeah, it's fine.
Make you gargle with Dawn.
Or biting a soap like Christmas Story.
Okay, so I had.
Yeah, you had one.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And another one. And another one. You know the cool thing about doing what we do.
Yeah.
And and it's weird because I try to draw inspiration from some other podcasts and stuff that I listen to because I'll listen to, but see the main ones that I listen to are comedians,
right?
Like comedic podcasts because I like to laugh. It is one of my strong suits. It is one of the things that people know about me. When they look at me, I was like, he loves laughter, and I agree. But I listen to Joe Rogan stuff. I mean, which it's not as comedic, but he has a good time, and that's kind of what I want to, project with what we do. It's not in his way, but what I've always done is to treat it like it's what it is. It's just two dickheads, having fun and enjoying what they're doing and this time that we have together.
This gentleman right here.
Why does that look like Jim Croce?
Jim Croce don't look like that.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
I know.
Come on, man.
He looks almost like a younger, what's his name?
Like Christopherson.
That's exactly who I was thinking of. I was like, his name is both in his first and last names. It's both. There's Chris's in both. There's a name in both.
Okay, Chris.
It's like, Morris Morrison.
That's Maury Morrison.
Sammy Samerson's.
That's John Johnson.
That's right. He looks like a
John
Johnson.
James Jameson.
There it is. There it is. Cindy Lewersons. Yeah.
But he had an amazing name because Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot. Oh. I never knew his face. I can honestly say this is the first time I've actually seen what he looks like.
Yeah.
But he does look like a younger Chris Christopherson.
Yeah. He looks like someone else.
Not the Blade Chris Christopherson because he looked old as dirt weird looking.
But he's still badass in that movie.
Oh yeah, he was. I mean,
Get
he
you
was.
fuckers at a bad time. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
still had a legendary like country career, and he wrote so many songs for people.
Here, throw me a Gordon Lightfoot song. Hey,
Okay.
I am sorry you were gone, sir. When did he die?
He died. He died about a month and a half ago. I think that's right.
It's a shame.
Yeah, he died like
I don't know
a few
more
weeks
about
prior.
you, but I know I've heard his songs.
Yeah, you have. Here, I'll
I'll
play one.
Just talk about a guitar player, like not just like the most, but it resonates.
If you could read
It's composition, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
My thoughts could tell, just like an old time movie.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
It is. It's a beautiful song.
It's beautiful.
Like it makes me want to go buy flowers for
and
myself.
then strings come in.
Fortress strong with chains upon
Here,
my
Not yet.
feet.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't hear it.
Ghost is me, and I will never be set free.
It's like cinematic.
As long
That's beautiful.
as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your
Talk about this guy being at one of your picnics. It's like, hey man, like I'm trying to have a good time. Stop fucking being beautiful and making me sad.
You're making me and my old lady cry over here.
It's like I'm thinking about the wonderment of the world. I'm just trying to get drunk, man. Fucking stop.
We're just trying to have a nice sunshiny day.
It's
Why
like,
did
hey,
you write that song?
it's like, hey, we're out here, we're playing drinking games, we're hanging out, we're having a party and shit, and you gotta bust this beautiful melody out. Now I want to call my mom and give her a hug. This is bullshit. Stop making me think about the times that could have been. And like, I'm glad that things work out the way that I don't like this shit anymore. I don't want to go home. You're gonna go make me hug my kids, and I don't want to do that shit.
I don't want to feel regret right now, okay?
Stop making me feel things I'm not prepared emotionally and mentally to deal with right now. I can't deal with this crap. Therapy doesn't work because I refuse to talk to people about my problems.
Sorry, Mr. Lightfoot. We're pooping all over here.
We're not pooping all over because we're basically telling you in a really terrible way that you're an amazing composer, musician, songwriter, all the above. Because this will take your sunshines, we'll take your rain times.
May 1st. May 1st, he died.
So yeah, just a month. Pretty recent. Look at that. He lived and died in this, like he was born and died in the same state. Hold on, let's see.
He's
38.
Canadian.
Let's see if I can do this quick math. 38. So he was 85. No, 84. He was going to be 85. Is that right? Did I do that math right? Here, click.
I'm not good.
Click Wikipedia. No, click on that Wikipedia link right there. It'll tell you. Let's see. Scroll down. 84. Man, I'm good at stuff.
I was never good at quick math like that in my head. I've done a complex like multiplication once, and I'm like, that's like somebody told me cigarette price. I'm like, that's like 75 cents a cigarette.
Like, look at that. All right, and I'm done. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. Bye.
That's all I get. Like my break, I had a genius moment, and now it's gone.
It's, I don't know what is going on with me.
You're not the only one going through stuff. A lot of people are. And here's a good one. Yeah. We were talking about this like last summer, or whenever we were.
Oh yeah.
Back at your old place. Before life changed so fast. And that was before I had all this figured out. So
This is such a good song.
we were just talking about it, and then we were just looking up the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
Now we can do it for real. Maybe we can do some research real quick.
Yeah, let's not go back. Let's not live.
Okay.
It was fun, and we'll find more stuff to make fun.
Unless it comes like back like in there's some kind of ghost story.
No, I know. No, there's a lot more stuff.
We'll do that when we do the famous shipwreck show.
Yes. Oh, yes. There's so many too.
That's a format.
Lusitania.
And we'll listen to sea shanties while we're doing it.
I mean, this is one of them.
Yeah.
All right, here. So, Gordon Lightfoot, Jr., we appreciate your contributions to the music world and life. We appreciate your composition.
He's got to be like descended from like native.
Oh, he's got to.
You know,
look at him
Lightfoot.
as an old man. It's like, oh, dude, that guy was definitely
high cheekbones, big.
I'm an Indian outlaw. Cherokee and Choctaw.
Grandfather.
My baby, she's Chippewa. I know. I understand that's different.
Cherokee and Chippewa.
But as a tribute to these people who have fallen and will always be remembered for their contributions.
This is a good one.
Picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dreams.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder how the old folks are.
It's a good feeling song.
No, it's not.
It's good.
I
mean,
it doesn't start off great.
That beat, though, is like straight up.
It reminds me a lot of The Who and that Tommy. It's like, this is a really good beat for shit that's making me sad.
But there's a sense of freedom in it.
I know, it's like, but starting off is like, hey, picking up the shattered dreams of my whole life. Everything sucks, but I got a smile. I'm like, that's cool attitude, but this sucks. Thank you for making me try to think of all my failed dreams in a happy light. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, here's to you, Gordy. Senior Lightfoot.
The man, the myth, the legend. Gordon Lightfoot Jr. Gordon Lightfoot, number 2. And your songs were not number 2s. They were definitely number 1s. They're not poops.
I think
They're
he had
poops.
at least one.
All right, so continuing on with the 60s, I have a whole list, and I know that we're going to do something a little different today than we've been doing. But the first one that came into my head that I could not believe that I hadn't thought about this song in years and years and years. Someone that has been almost lost to the history books, but older generations will absolutely know. But the younger generations will absolutely not know. Is the man who is who had some amazing songs, and one in particular, Engelbert Humperdinck, who has been like referenced in a lot of random reels and videos, but I'm guarantee they don't know anything about this man. And you're talking about a beautiful man. I mean, this dude was just a handsome son of a bitch.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, okay. Pull up his picture. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Watch, we get flagged for this one.
We're not gonna go crazy with it.
I can remember when we walked together.
Look at this man. The guy looks like James Bond on the one on the left.
Yeah, he looks like Barry Manilow and stuff.
Look at that man.
Come on.
Like right now, yeah, maybe he might not be the most like attractive dude ever. All right, hey, turn this up. Turn this up. Okay. This is definitely because this is we're doing a '60s kind of theme to pay tribute to him, by the way. Okay. But just like this right here, if you're right here. No, this right here.
He's in the house with Barry Manilow. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that handsome man. And the little fluffers.
When did he die?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. No, I was just thinking about 60 songs. I don't know, shit, he could still be alive for all.
Was this a 60 song?
Yeah. I mean, ain't that the truth? Lonely is the man without love. What would you do? All right, we should probably pause this so we don't get fucked with. But okay,
It's transformative.
Look them up. Look them up real quick. Just little look-sees.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're on the thing. Just back out of that, like the picture you had of Engelberg.
Yeah, but I'm working 3 things on the.
I know. I'm
on the
trying.
control panel.
I know. Sorry, Gordon. You gotta go.
I don't have Spotify on the website, so it's like I'm just running it from the thing. So, what? Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck.
I mean, if that dude doesn't have like a synonymous term with Liberace, look at that. 2023 concert dates.
He's still alive.
He's still kicking. All right, go to right there. Nope. Yep, he's still alive. He's 87.
87,
and he is
still kicking.
Getting after it. Hold on, he outlived his wife. Scroll down. Right there. 1964, he got married, and she died in 2021. Damn, he was married for, what is that, 57 years? Woo! Years active. 56 until right now. He's got a tour coming up. Everybody go see his tour.
Probably owes some money.
I mean, hey, he's still kicking it. And he's almost 90. So hell yeah. What do you got? All right, what do you got for the 60s?
Next one I got this one.
Oh, so we're doing Vietnam. Okay.
I mean, it's like, sorry, but that one's too easy. How about this one?
No. I mean, Sam Cooke. Yeah, hell yes. Hell yes, dude. Hey, sold. You go back to the other one. Just do the beginning part. It's like Jimi Hendrix along the Watchtower. You have to do like just the beginning.
Well, it's a solo that I like first time I've heard.
Which we're gonna do.
You want to do that one? Actually, we'll get blocked. We can't do Jimmy
at all. Oh, that's right. We can't.
You can't. Yeah.
Well,
there's a man with a gun over there telling me.
Anybody who's ever seen any Vietnam movie,
any movie about the 60s, this song was in it.
Anything with Vietnam, this is in it. Yeah. Same thing with Along the Watchtower.
I mean, the song's still relevant.
All right, what do you got next? That's a great song.
Another.
No, Sam Cooke. No, a little bit more Sam Cooke. Little bit more.
Yeah, this is him.
Well, no, I know, but...
Oh, you want it? Change gonna come?
Yeah, dude, talk about this song right here. There, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. If that
Engelbert Humperdinck sang "Lesbian Seagull" on the soundtrack of Beavis and Butthead Do America.
That's right, he did. I forgot about that.
That's crazy.
Hey, by the way, Sam Cooke, if I don't know about you, but I honestly have goosebumps right now. This song, these are one of those songs that gives it to me every time.
When I was in a low point, I was like pedicabbing and like working real hard. I was just like, I was singing it. You know. Like when I was working so hard just to make ends meet.
Because you know this time is during the Civil War. Civil rights movement. But the thing is, it's like, yeah, it's like, by the way, this song has been popular for 150 years.
He was the most famous artist at the time because he's the only one that they could reproduce just like this.
Dude, by the way, but if this song doesn't give you the fucking goosebumps, then you're dead inside. Because, like, you know, hey, here, pause this. Because I know, wait. Yeah, okay, so.
Because I know.
Yeah, I know. Change is gonna come. So what I'm saying is with music like this, you know that I've heard that only a certain percentage of people, like, and it's not a high number, can hear songs and it gives them a physical reaction. Yeah. Like to give them goosebumps. I didn't know that. I thought everybody got it like I do. Like, you know, sometimes I'll hear just a random song that I've heard 100 times and it's been a couple of years. And then I'll hear this and I'm like, dude, like it gets me right in the feels. It gets me right in the blue. Okay.
Well, they've done. I mean, it's a large number. Is it a
large number? I heard it was a small percentage.
Bro, look at the turnouts for music festivals.
That's true.
You know, I mean, it appeals to our.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
I mean, it activates.
There's a
things.
difference between really, because I know a guy that goes to festivals all the time, but they don't have what I have.
Fair.
Okay. You can just enjoy the music, but it doesn't give you a literal,
a deep emotional reaction,
like a physical. No, not even emotional. A physical reaction where like the hair on my arms stand up, being like, "Hey, this is going to affect you in some way that you don't know how it's going to affect you later on. So just sit back, enjoy this, because this is what your day is right now."
Yeah, it's a psychoactive.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
I've had it forever.
Like, how many people sit around and they listen to, like, you know, I don't know. This is a stupid example, but not stupid. But you know, I mean, it's lame for a man that I try to project. But no, like I'll hear a Rihanna song, like that for the first time in who knows how long, or if the first time ever. Something like that, and then it just like, oh, dude, that hit me weird. Like I didn't think that was gonna do me. Like Stay. The first time I ever heard that song, I'm like, dude, what the. Like, I want you to stay. Here, put it on real quick. Just, I know it's getting away from the 60s. Just so you get an idea what I'm talking about.
Hope we don't get blocked, but sure.
We're not going to get blocked for listening to 3 seconds of the song. Because I'm pretty sure I just want you to see, because I know you've heard it. You've had to have heard it. Just, like, once you hear it for a second, then you'll understand. That's all I want to get out of it. I don't want to hear the whole damn thing. Like, if we get blocked for, like, the first 5 seconds of this stupid thing, then like that's ridiculous. I'm not getting blocked for pianos.
All along it was a fever.
Oh, wait. That sounds like a Hoser song.
It could be, but this song was probably way before it.
Because that sounds like that's the same as his.
I'm sure he got
me to church almost.
No, it's not even close.
I mean, it's
not even
close. The movement of the music is similar, bro. Like,
okay.
Look here, I'm telling you.
No, not even close.
That movement is
no. Okay, now go back to her.
If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true man.
I heard the song's about sex.
I mean, it probably is. Shame on him.
That was also somebody that I used to know back in Oklahoma, like years ago. That's not the same. It's not even close. Just because somebody's
it's in a different key. It's in a different key, but that
key,
movement,
and they're playing it differently.
That progression is similar.
It's not the same. Do you know this song though?
No.
Okay, just get to where she says, "I want you to stay," and then we'll take it off because we're gonna get in trouble. Just leave it. Here.
He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go.
It's like the first time I've heard her without auto-tune.
Wow, that still gets me.
Magic.
I mean,
not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move.
No, it's another Hoser song. This makes me think of.
Because like I knew it wasn't that one. That's not it at all.
Yeah, no, it's
here, wait.
I want you to stay.
Ugh.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, no, it's like that one. Another one, physical reaction.
But might be this one.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, I don't know.
Whoa.
Full of love, I could barely eat. There's nothing sweeter.
It's not the same, but like I see where he's going.
Maybe not her. Maybe not that one. It's another one.
No. I'm saying like the vocals. Like I see where they're kind of like a little similar, but the background, no. Music wise, no, not even close. All right, more 60s. Woo!
It's close. It's a similar progression.
You're close.
Your
face is close. You're Alex Cara. You're closer.
All right. More 60s.
More 60s.
More 60s, he says.
More.
I'm glad I.
Let's do like. What about Frankie Valli?
How about this
I'm
one?
Valley.
This might actually be 70s, but whatever.
Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road.
Nice. Here, look it up. Let's see if this is in the 60s.
I've got a name.
I think it's 70s.
Well, no, just look it up to see if it is. Because if it's 70s, take this shit off because it doesn't belong. You don't belong here.
But
Get out.
Lightfoot was famous in the 70s.
True, but that has nothing to do with it. But he also was singing in the 60s.
And I carry it with me like my
70s.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Get out.
Sorry.
Get out.
Sorry. The name of the playlist was 60s and 70s. How about this one? Here's one.
Hey, look. There you go. Big wheel. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
This is the end of the 60s, but yes.
Yeah.
Now I've been
Hey, what about Rubber Band Man?
thinking about the good things
I think that's the 60s. That was just a left field one. I have other ones in my head already, but I was just curious.
Spinners.
Yeah.
Dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday.
76.
Damn it. Okay, the Ronettes.
On the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train.
Cat Stevens is cool.
Hey, put up the Ronettes.
The Ronettes.
Mm-hmm. Here, show it to me. What you're looking at?
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you can't pull it.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I can show it to you.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to see. Okay,
yeah, I can show it to you, but they can't.
That's fine. Like that doesn't matter. They're here for they're listening.
They're here for our pretty faces.
That's right. You're welcome. Okay, the Ronettes.
That is a good chorus.
Yeah. But right now, it sounds a little rapey. Be my baby right now.
It's all about making out.
Or I will follow you wherever you go.
It's like making out on the lover's lane.
Hey, another. Let's talk about Vietnam.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken Burns. This is a tribute to you. Hey, thank you for Vietnam. That was a hell of a fucking documentary. Anybody who knows music, like, or has a, what is that, recursory knowledge? Like, just like even a little bit, should know, like, immediately who this is.
I don't use that word in my lexicon. That's a new one on me. Yeah. Recursory.
Well, I told you that.
But I'm about to tear your ass up because I'm about to read Cormac McCarthy.
Let's do it. I'm saying that
apparently his prose is legendary, like Shakespeare and stuff.
But anybody who knows like a decent amount of music, it's like the first 2 seconds, you know exactly what the song is. All right, Painted Black. Same thing with Painted Black.
Yeah.
Since we're here, let's just do it. Get used to it. Right there. Right there. It's just same with like the Animals, House of the Rising Sun. Same thing. Same concept. Oh, by the way, Red Door, the brewery in New Mexico, you're awesome. And thank you for having a beer named Painted Black. And screw you, the lady who was serving me the beer, when I laughed at it, made a Rolling Stones joke / reference about it, and she had no clue what I was talking about. I'm like, you suck at everything. How do you not know that thing? Red Door, Painted Black. You know, I was like, you know what? I quit. Driving straight back to Texas right now.
I think they made the deal, though. Somebody in that band made the deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they do have an album called this.
That lick? Licked by the devil?
I could not foresee this thing happening to you.
Close to when they got famous.
What's it called?
In Her Majesty's State and Service.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, what's next? I love this song, but keep going. Okay, I mean, you have The Animals, House of the Rising Sun. It's
I
a great
played
song.
it in the band like for a year now. I'm kind of over the
okay.
song. No lie.
That's perfectly fine. Van Morrison.
Oh, I got one of them. I think that's 70s though.
Not Brown Eyed Girl is not.
I think it might. Maybe.
Or Ain't No Mountain High, Ain't No Valley Low.
Hold on.
Ain't no river wide enough, baby. That's 60s.
Who was that?
Ain't no mountain.
What were we just talking about? Sorry.
Van Morrison. I don't know about your song, but I know mine.
Yeah, 1970. Right at it. Yeah.
Right there.
1960.
That's
1968.
Look at that. This is a great song.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
You haven't heard this song?
I heard all of Moondance.
Dude, you have to have heard this song.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Yes,
I've
this is
heard
an amazing song.
Yeah, yeah.
This right here is like
nice upright bass.
I just fell in love with someone.
And I was strung a merry way.
Oh, that's a beautiful song. That guitar.
That I will drink the clean water for the quench
Beautiful.
my thirst.
I'm liking that upright fretless.
And I'll show out the ferry boats and they'll get high.
I like how he sings, where it's like he's almost saying the words, but he's saying it in different pitches. It's like, all right. It's like you're singing a word in like 3 different pitches.
He was a charismatic singer.
And he was like, I can absolutely think this is how he.
I mean, he killed it for a British guy, man. Like his voice, amazing for a British guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Now, this song really is like, hey,
This came up in my random like 70s playlist when I was building. It's like, I need more songs.
I know the song that you don't want to hear that's also 60s is like, here comes the sun.
That's 70s. That's on Abbey Road. That was their last record.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure it's 70s?
Yes.
Look it up. Yeah, let's we probably should pause this. Oh, what about hey, Rubber Band Man?
We can't play it. But,
okay.
Rubber Band Man is 1970.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, I was Harvest Moon. Is that right? 69. Boom.
Oh,
Fuck
wow.
off.
Barely.
Yeah,
Damn,
told you.
I thought it was the 70s.
Look at that. All those come together.
So they made their last record in 1969.
Mm-hmm. And they broke up in 1970.
It really was the
end of an era.
I mean,
/ decade.
End of the summer love, like, but it ended on murder. You know, it's like
what? No,
the Tate murders. That was
shit,
summer
right.
of 1969.
Right.
That was the end of it. Like that was the
no,
punctuated point.
No more love. No love
there
for
will
anyone.
Be no more love.
Okay. I can't remember.
I mean, fair enough. Like that's how it's punctuated. What time?
King Harvest. That's what it was. Here, let's see. Let's see if you belong here. Nope. Sorry, you don't belong here. Sorry, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny King. Benny King.
I mean, fair.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Stand By Me.
Percy Sledge. Another one. Anybody who picks
there you go.
Michael Bolton over Percy Sledge should be shot in the face. Hell yes, dude. Hey.
Percy Sledge, When a Man Loves a Woman.
Yeah. No, if you
this magic moment.
Anybody who's our age or maybe
so different
30 and up.
So
Sandlot.
If you don't immediately think of Sandlot, you're a monster and you suck at everything in your life. You suck always.
And then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you
This Squint's making out with Wendy Peppercorn. That's it. That's the move.
Sweeter than wine, softer than the summer night. Everything I want, I have.
That's good stuff.
Dude, if that doesn't make you want to grab your lady and just twirl her around the kitchen, you suck at life and you're going to be sad forever.
You're
just failing.
Yeah, you fail. You fail at being a man and a human. Now, there's magic in this song. For real.
Well, yeah.
I understand the name of it, but this is magic.
Bro, like it carries all of it forward. With I have a playlist called Christine.
There you go. Oh, because your car?
Well, that was my pedicab. This is random.
right, right there, the first one. Go ahead.
Sweeter.
Just a little bit.
We were covering this.
Oh shit, son.
The only time a triangle has like ruled the charts.
Has come.
And it's just like.
I think it's triangle. I could be wrong, but I bet it's triangle.
That's a triangle.
It's like it's the happiest day.
Any percussionist.
The happiest day of the triangle guys.
Any percussionist worth his salt.
I'm on standby.
Be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid.
Good stuff.
Just as long.
I mean, you could. I don't know.
Stand by.
I don't know.
Oh.
I wasn't alive then, so I have no idea. Like,
okay, now put on Percy's Sledge because the one good thing about like these older artists like this is when they sing a heartbreaking song, you hear it.
You felt it.
Feel it.
You felt it.
And it feels right in your bones. Oh, Tom. No. Tom.
That we look upon.
I'm sorry. If you pick Michael Bolton for this, you suck at everything. I understand. He's a great singer. Yeah.
That's
like
that's either a Wurlitzer or a.
But you have to just listen.
B3.
Here it comes.
Hammond B3 organ.
This is like his heart bleeds for this woman. Huh? All right, look up the Platters. Oh, no. Frankie Valli. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Trust me, I have a vast knowledge of this stuff, and it's the best. There it is. Apparently, Frankie Valli was a maniac. That's awesome, but he had a hell of a voice. Little midget.
You're just too good to be true.
Think about the first time in what, 63 when this came out, somewhere around there? 60, early 60s? Like, you're at a dance hall. You're like at an American Bandstand kind of situation. And you're with some dates and you're trying to figure out how this is going to go. You're not quite sure, but you think that she's feeling you. You think that you're feeling her.
They just lost their mind when they heard that singing, dude.
Oh yeah, no, but you think about it. You're a young couple. You're just starting to date. You're into her. You're not very sure that she's into you, but you kind of do it, and then you hear this song, and that right there, that's when you know to see how she reacts. Because if she's like, you take her in her arms, you look into her eyes, and then you know this is gonna happen. This is my girl. She's gonna wear my pin. We're going steady. Or she's
as of now.
Or nah, I'm good. Right here, dude. This reminds me of 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger. Yeah. I think I'm yelling. I'm so excited.
You're fine.
Wait, here it is. Hell yeah.
You know, it's stuff like this that reminds me.
It's amazing, but we're gonna get in trouble. We can't do this.
Well, it's stuff like this that remind. Oh, I think we'll be all right.
Okay.
It just depends on who wants to block, and it's like I don't care about demonetization.
Oh yeah,
I care about blocking because it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
it's just like no, I'm not gonna go redo the video just because it makes you mad.
Okay, so anyway, so what about this?
Stuff like this reminds me. It reminds me if you're a composer or somebody like writes your own music. It's like at the end of the day, you can
hear the hard work that goes into it.
Well, it's
extensive.
But at the end of the day, what serves you're always just serving that melody. It doesn't matter what genre it is. At the end of the day, it's not about showing your chops. Unless those chops are melody writing and or your vocals, that's where the goal is. It's everything serves that melody is in it's usually the voice.
Yeah.
That's what's most important. I just wasn't blessed with that, but I was. Where are you now?
Yeah,
yeah man. It blew me away last time with karaoke and stuff.
I'm pretty great.
Yeah.
Hey, Marvin Gaye or Al Green. Take your pick. Who do you want to do first? Right there. I mean, that right. All of them. All of them. But. Oh, no. Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, sorry. Slow computer.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't.
Another great that was taken from us way too soon.
I think this was Phil Spector, too.
Hey, your dad kissed my ass, by the way.
I think Marvin Gaye was kind of mean.
Doesn't matter. His dad
He
killed
was
him.
abusing him.
He was abusing his dad?
Yeah. He's on that cocaine, man.
I need a documentary on him fast. I
I
didn't know how I'm gonna feel about this man.
I mean, bruh, he was a nice person. Like,
yeah, well, you know,
I don't think he was.
All right, little Michael was. Oh, what about that? Jackson 5? That's 60s. Oh, 70s. That's 70s. All right, My Girl. Let's go, My Girl. Let's get a little bit of that. One of the only movies that ever just fucked me up, like so bad.
That scarred us all.
Dude, seriously.
They were like, they were supposed to be together, you stupid bitch in your mood ring. I hate you. His glasses. His glasses. He can't see without his glasses. You know, I saw that scene the other day, and I feel nothing now. Of course, you know.
Dude, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Like, in my soul.
Thinking about when you first saw it. It's like, I cried. It was just like, oh, that's painful.
Yeah, dude, I was like 8 or 9, just like, like ugly crying to this shit. All right, just my imagination. Yeah. Hey, you're the bee's knees.
Well,
I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl.
Yeah. All right, right there. And then after this, we definitely have to do Ain't No Mountain High.
man, that's good stuff.
Talk about a lazy Sunday song. Just got your feet kicked up in it.
It's a heartbreak song.
Dude, I know, but I'm talking about like you got your feet kicked up in a hammock and just enjoy the day. It's just a good song. Yeah, if you really break down the lyrics, yeah, of course it is. But I'm talking about just hearing the song. It's like an easy, I'm gonna enjoy my day. And then you really listen to it, and it's like, well, maybe not, because that thing I didn't want to think about my ex. No, now I'm gonna think about that. And, you know, screw everything. And now I'm gonna go drown myself in the river. Cool. Bye.
It's truly a dream come true.
Oh, Bill Withers. What am I thinking?
70s though.
Oh, is it all 70s? Okay. Oh,
he voluntarily left the music industry. He's like, I'm done.
It was just my imagination running away with me.
There it is.
It was just my imagination running away with me.
Oh, you hear that? That's that timpani again.
It's that timpani.
Dude, talking about the 60s, the timpani had...
I think Phil Spector was behind all this stuff.
That was the timpani's heyday, was the 60s.
I keep bringing up Phil Spector.
I know, that's fine. It's fine. Come
He's
on.
behind all these.
Right there. Put that up. Ain't No Mountain High. Yeah. Because it's not. It's not. Hey, bitch, you better listen.
Listen, baby.
You know what you wanted to say. Anybody's ever seen We Were the Titans? Oh, no, Remember the Titans. Not We Were the Titans. Remember the
Best
Titans.
friend's wedding, like, ruined that for me.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no
Dude, again, another one. Hearing this for the first time, and you're just kind of like hanging out with your boys and just like, oh shit! You know, if you know, during the civil rights movement, and people are kind of going crazy. And so if you actually enjoyed black people, you know, then you're having fun. But if you didn't, then it's like, oh, okay, these uppity people are trying to get after it again. I'm like, oh shit. So I mean, it really depends on like your perspective. For hearing it for the first time, hearing it for the first time in the '90s, it's fine. '60s, maybe not so much.
You said uppity, and all I could think was Django.
Django. You got to think about it, like hearing like that shit for the first time in like, when did this come out? I don't know, but it's a
67.
Okay, here, pause. So we can't.
I mean, we've already passed can't.
Oh yeah. So
like
we should. No, so like you got to think about it. So in 1967, the civil rights movement was still in full effect.
Yeah.
Right. So again, if you're cool with everybody, then you're like having the best day of your life hearing this song. Like, oh shit, you hear this banger? Oh no.
Word.
Yeah, and then if you're not, you're just like, look at them trying to take our white women. I'm like, oh shit. All right. And you're like his friend, like, hey man, like, that's a good song. No, it ain't. You know what they're trying to say? I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna go home. This guy sucks.
There's the law.
It just ain't right.
It just ain't right.
It ain't right.
It ain't right.
Oh no.
We're not there anymore, people.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we're just not.
I would say it goes without saying, but you said it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, we're just not there. I mean, it's so stupid. People
honestly, you know the weird
it's
part
easy.
is,
it's an easy, cheap way to make money.
No, the weird part is like 10 years ago, like the 2000s
was not even like on the radar.
It wasn't on the radar at all. Like 2000s to like Trump, it wasn't on the radar, and then it just now it's in full effect. And
okay, actually, now here's the thing.
Okay, 2013.
I heard a thing. I'll go in depth with you behind the scenes, but somebody said that like it was like the spirit started to kind of work its way into the Democratic Party during the Kerry.
Can I get another one of these?
I think there's one more left. The Kerry Bush.
John Kerry.
That during that race, that's when the specter of our good old friend Marxism started working its way back into the DNC.
That's 2004.
Right. That's when it started to move into the DNC.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's when we started dealing with identity politics.
I'm trying to remember like what post I was at during 2004, but I remember watching the the election coming up. Yeah, you might as well just pop that open for me. Pop it top again. Yeah, but I remember that. I remember when that was going on. So apparently the devil is trying to work his way through the election.
Well, that's when the spirit of communism entered the DNC again.
Communism, you fickle bitch.
Well, it's the spirit of Cain.
Well, I mean,
if you want to get
the problem with
I don't know how deep you want to go, but
I don't. But
I know you don't.
Well, I mean, I can, but I like
another show.
I honestly want to go and go drink more later. So no, what I'm saying is that like I can.
Look at how many streams. 1 billion.
Of course.
1 billion.
It's an amazing song.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's a lot of streams.
What I'm going to go after is the fact that communism, in a sense, on its surface,
on paper,
it's a great idea.
On paper, it's seductive as hell. Is what it is, bro.
It's not even seductive. It makes sense.
It barely works on paper.
No. I'm talking about like how if it worked out perfectly and there's no bad actors at all. Yeah, of course it makes sense. It's a community. But the thing is that is not like how we are as people.
Somebody said it. I can't quote you the source, but it works for 5 people. In every iteration, it works for 5 people.
You're right. I've heard the same thing.
5 people. It's like a family.
What's the number? The 150? What number is that? It's there's a name to that number. I don't know. It's like 150 people to have a legitimate society before it all breaks down. 150 is the max.
Well, 500 million is what was on the Georgia Guidestones.
No. But they said like to actually have a functioning society without it completely breaking down, the max number is 150 people. But I understand.
150 people. Yeah, but you have to be like you have to have a societal structure, as in like families.
Yeah.
A population of 150 people, but they're all like part of families.
So we're back to the Fast and Furious again? God damn it.
What? No, it's
family.
Yeah, it's all about family. No, seriously, it really is, because family is the fabric of your society.
What do you think is the most?
If you start eroding that away, then
what do you think is the most important thing in life? Like seriously, I mean, I want to quote Conan the Conqueror. No, Conan the Barbarian. What is best in life? I want to quote it so bad, but I won't. Conquering your enemies, seeing them crushed before you, and hearing the lamentations of the women. That is what's best in life, and nobody can tell you differently. It's like in my brain, in my soul, I'm just like, that's what's best in life. That's what's best in life. He's right. He was right 40 years ago. I still love that part of the movie where he goes, reading and writing was made available to him. He was like, oh shit!
Reading and writing was made available to him.
I know, like he only says it in like almost in a monotone way, but that's not how I heard it. He was like, reading and writing was made available to him. He got super excited. He's like, you understand what this shit means? This fucking monster can read and write now. Ah!
He can think.
He can think on his own and make his own decisions.
And leave a legacy.
We made a mistake.
We could keep a record of it.
You know the part of that movie that has, like, besides all the flaws that it has, like, you know, thinking of it rationally.
Weird tangent on Conan, back end of the podcast here.
Yeah, but the thing is that, like, okay, so as a boy, they had this dude pushing basically like a windmill. He's just pushing this log in a circle, and they had a bunch of other people doing it, and they're all skinny as shit. Like, where did he get the time to get jacked?
I guess he was eating goat meat, like, off to the side.
And where were the other people doing? They're not jacked. They're just like skin and bones, and they're just walking in circles.
He just grew into...
It's like, this is just how I was made.
Like, he just grew into, like, a protein, like, packed... like marvel of a human.
It's wild. And I'm like, hey, where are the other guys? And then he's just by himself, just like, nope, I guess I'm just gonna do this by myself.
Wait, like, I don't. The guy that wrote the Conan books, like, I think
he actually killed himself, and he was penniless and broke. And then
I think he was like a demigod, though. I think Conan was like originally like written as a demigod.
Yeah, but the guy who actually wrote it, he ended up like killing himself, and he was penniless and broke. And then it turns out his shit became.
But he also wrote other stories. He wrote Solomon Kane. Like,
I don't know that one.
Yeah, there's not a lot about him. There was a movie made about him, about the character, Solomon Kane. He's like a Puritan badass that literally slaughters demons, like, for the Lord.
He's an Amish monster slayer?
No, Puritan.
Oh, sorry.
Not a Mennonite, not an Amish person. No, he's a Puritan. Like, it's set in the 1700s.
Yeah. Okay, so he's killing vampires.
Yeah, and like demons and stuff. It's written by the same guy.
I mean, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, right? Slayer for God.
See a fucking Quaker walking down just fucking like with a sledgehammer rocking out demons. Yeah.
He's got a whip.
I'm in. Yeah. He's got a bullwhip and a sledgehammer. Like, I'm in. And he's like reading you Bible.
Like other characters in our modern pop culture.
And he's like reading you Bible verses like while he's doing like...
he's like reading you Jonathan Edwards. What's Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God.
Yeah. No, like, what's the movie with Kathy Bates in the Stephen King book?
Oh, Dolores Claiborne or... No. Misery?
Misery. He's like reading you Bible verses while he's like smashing, like breaking your ankles and knees and shit with a sledgehammer. I love you so much. And the Lord loves you more than you'll ever know. And he just smashes you in pieces.
Oh, that's like, yeah. That's
That'd
like
be
a bunch of his characters, actually.
Is it?
He's got a bunch of, like, that's one of his stock characters. It's always I mean, in Dark Tower, it was Sylvia Pittston. She was the fanatic Christian that was leading the little cult. Oh. And in The Mist, it was practically the same character. And,
God, I mean, seriously.
And in
there's going to be one
Salem's
episode
Lot,
we don't talk about him. There's going to be one.
Salem's Lot, the good stuff before he lost his frickin' mind and decided to, like, air everything on frickin' Twitter.
Okay, hey, by the way, this...
I'm not a fan of my Chimar.
This is a fair.
Just saying.
This is a fair point about Bud Light. Hey, you were good before. It doesn't mean that you won't be good again. You can redeem yourself.
No, he's too old though, man.
Like, hey, nobody's too old.
He had a good run. All he had to do was just shut up.
Hey, if you're breathing, you can be better. There's always a way. There's always, hey.
I mean, fair.
Wait. I mean, talk about preaching the stuff. There is always a chance for redemption.
There is. There's reconciliation.
Forgive.
He ain't gonna find it for me. Because he's gonna do it tomorrow.
I mean, then you're not living like.
I'm not following him, man. But like,
you're not living like Jesus. You will not give forgiveness.
It's hard to do, man.
He will always forgive. Walk in the footsteps.
I'll pray for him. Pray for him. I'll pray for Steve.
And that is the message of this podcast.
Oh no, he likes to put weird kid orgies in books and stuff.
That shit's great. Yeah, you know
I
what?
mean, it's there in print.
Okay, so yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's still there.
You got me there.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's
we're all still wondering about that.
It's in it. Yeah.
Why? I mean, who hasn't? Yeah.
Why?
I mean, we're all still wondering. Yeah. Hey, what's the thing?
I mean, why couldn't you gone the movie? Even the movie's just like, yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I mean,
we're gonna cut our hands. Like, why couldn't you have done that?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no, we all have.
You
to
stop.
You know what?
No, you stop at the blood oath.
Hey,
no, they did that in the
alert.
books, though, didn't they? Did they?
No, they did not.
Oh.
You remember?
I mean,
no.
I had to fight to.
They
finish
all
it.
no.
It was
part.
It was a hard finish.
That was a rough one. No, because that's not what happened. I would spoil.
WTF?
I would spoiler alert it, but at the same time,
I mean,
I don't even want to talk about it.
If you haven't,
I mean,
now,
it
you
almost,
should.
It almost gives me the same feelings of fucking Jared from Subway. Like it's icky. I don't.
As well, it should, man. I mean,
that's
not right.
It's not.
It's not right.
Not right.
It's not right.
The good thing is that we're like, and they're delicious. So I'm glad I'm on my third.
Behind the stuff.
You're welcome.
And it's funny because every time he says something offensive, like, or very partisan, whether like somebody's like, "Didn't you write that thing
kid orgy?"
Yeah.
What
Aren't you the one that still writes the things about stuff and the things?
It's like, hey, by the way, how come most of your books has to do with some fucked up kid? What's that about?
Come on, dude. Really?
It's like, can you explain yourself? Like, why?
It's like he was seeing what he could get away with.
I mean, you know what?
I don't think about it.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
I don't think about it.
Hey, so this is what we're going to do.
Now I'm thinking about like Roland and Jake. And
so,
I'm like, oh, no.
All right, one thing that we did not play, and we're going to play it on our way out.
Okay, palate cleanser.
Proud Mary, because we didn't play it, and I said I wanted to.
We'll just fade out on it.
Yeah,
we'll fade out on it.
Hey, you know what? This has been us. We love you so much.
This has been our tribute show to fallen heroes.
And then wild tangents at the end.
And then wacky places as it goes.
Because this is where we go.
As it goes.
Proud Mary. Fuck yes.
You know?
Hey, Ike, you're a piece of shit, by the way.
Every now and then.
There's a whole movie
I think you
about
might
how
like to
you
hear
suck.
something from us. Nice.
You honestly remind me a lot of Bobby Brown.
There's just one thing. You see, we never,
what you did to Whitney
ever
Houston is
do nothing.
unspeakable, and I don't appreciate it.
Nice.
Talk about another treasure.
Easy. We
What a
always do it.
Yeah, that movie sucks. Don't watch it.
Rough.
Yeah.
It's no
But we're going to take the beginning of this song.
And then
And
her
do it.
daughter went out the same way.
Easy. But then we're going to do the finish. Rough. It's the way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling. Ooh, rolling. Ooh, rolling on the river. Listen to the story.
Reminds me of Liar Liar.
Left up
Keep on
the
rolling on.
job.
What was Tina said? Put a little bit of stank on it.
What would have happened if Tina Turner just rolled over and said, "Hit me again, Ike"? and put
No,
some
she's over there.
steak on
She's
it.
over there rolling on the river right now. It's like,
rolling on the river.
Worrying about the way that things might have been. Think we'll keep on turning.
I like how this song would have been even better without him in
Mary, keep on
it. You hear it? It's like we could do without you.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling, yeah.
No, nobody like you, Ike.
Rolling on
No,
the river.
you're the worst. And
saw the good side of the
Every time I hear Ike sings, it's like he's hitting me in the face.
Yeah. His voice is like a hit to the face. Your voice reminds me of domestic violence. Oh, sure. Yeah, but I don't see his movie. Oh, here it comes. This reminds me a lot of Blues Brothers. All right, this has been Sweet Lies.
Yeah.
Hell of an episode.
We've had fun lying to you. Not really.
Hey, love you. Like, share, do all the things. You know where we are.
Stay black.